Hey Mariela, this is Brittany. So as promised, here is your video. So basically, I'm just going to show you a couple of things that if you were to create a website, you would want to incorporate, and kind of the traffic that you would get to your website if you did create one. Now you said Northern Virginia, so I just kind of picked Arlington, Virginia, and did a Google search of eyelash extensions Arlington. And as you can see, these three right here are what are called the Google Map Pack. And this is done through something called citations. Now this is your name, address, and phone number for various keywords in different directories all across the web. So that is how you get into here. Now, scrolling down, the next thing is, so skipping past like Yelp and Groupon, this is the first organic search result. Now, everything I'm showing you is to drive traffic to your site organically. This is not through Yelp ads, Groupon, Google ads, nothing like that. This is how to get the type of clientele you want to your site just through doing this. So over here, we have the Mad Lash, and as you can see, their site flows pretty nicely, has all of this, whatever, but they don't have a lot of content. Now, all of this is content, and Google loves content. They come by, they read all of it, it's super important, and it's definitely the number one thing when it comes to search engine ranking. So if you were to create a website, I would suggest 1,500 words or more on this homepage, and on any of these back pages, 500 words. Now, I'm not saying anyone's going to actually come by and read all of it, but Google will, and they're going to be like, hey, you know what? This girl's a lash expert. She really knows what she's doing. We're going to push her to the top of Google because she has all of this relevant content. Now, that is one of the ways to get up there. So the next thing that I want to talk about is backlinks. So I come over here, this tool that I use, and it basically shows how websites are performing in terms of getting traffic. So besides content, one thing you want to look at are backlinks. Now, backlinks are links from other companies, typically in the same industry, that say, hey, your company's trustworthy, I'm going to send a link back to them. Not all backlinks are created equal. If you see here, it says no follow. These backlinks, unfortunately, are not doing them any good. You really want to stick around what are called do follow backlinks, but I won't get into all of that. The next thing I want to talk about are keywords. Now, coming over here, as you can see, so they're ranking for their name, and then if you see eyelash extensions, Arlington, Virginia, 90 people are searching this each month. Now, this is people you would really want hitting on your site. Again, eyelash extensions, Alexandria, Virginia, 50 people each month. It's really important to stick to location-based keywords, just because these actually are people that can become customers because they're searching in your area for lash extensions and obviously any other things that you guys offer. Now, the next thing is the next one was DC Lash Bar. I'm not sure if you go all the way there, but if you can see, they have a little bit more content, but not a whole lot. So if you were to do that 1,500 word recommendation, you could definitely beat them out. I like to come over here. Again, these are their keywords that they're using. Eyelash extension DC, if this is an area you cover, 90 people, again, searching that each month. Lash lift DC, if you do lash lifts, another 90 people. Eyelash extensions, Washington DC, another 100. So it's very important to make sure that you go after these specific keywords. And I kind of call it the little copycat method. And I look at competitors just because it's like if it works for them, it can work for me. And I just like to go through and see what they're using. Lash extensions DC, 80 people searching it each month. So these are keywords that you would want to go after. So just to kind of summarize on if you were to create a website, 1,500 words or more on that home page and 500 on your back pages. Citations, citations, citations. You don't necessarily need a website for citations to get ranking in the Google Map Pack. This is just done through your name, address, and phone number for various keywords all across the web. And then when creating your content for your website, it's not going to do you any good unless you throw some of those location-based keywords in there to rank your site in your area to bring in traffic that way. So yeah, so this is something that if you want, obviously take these tips. You can do it yourself. I'm happy to help out, and we can scale this to a point where it really has a positive yet dramatic effect on your bottom line just by getting people in without any additional cost of advertising. So just take a look at what I presented. Let me know if you have any questions. I would appreciate just like a line or two of feedback. You can just respond to the email, just if this was helpful or anything like that. And if not, then I will just follow up with you in a couple of days. Thanks.